In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use loop over items in N8n. This powerful automation tool allows you to create efficient workflows by automating repetitive tasks, making life a little bit easier for everyone. Let's jump right in and get started. First, you'll need to log into N8n and create a new workflow. If you're not yet familiar with N8n, it's an open source workflow automation tool that's ideal for working with various applications and services. Once you're logged in, navigate to the Create New Workflow section. This will be the foundation upon which you'll build your process. Next, it's time to create a code node, and with this node, we will generate a list of items. Think of this as the starting point for our loop, where we'll collect the pieces of data or tasks we want to iterate over. In your newly created workflow, you'll likely see a default node already in place. Go ahead and remove this as it's not needed for our task. Cleaning up these extra nodes helps keep your workspace organized and focused. Now, let's write a script within the code node to return a list of items. This script will define exactly what you're going to loop through. For instance, you might return a list of user IDs, email addresses, or tasks that require processing. Defining this list clearly at the outset is crucial for the success of your automation. With our items script in place, let's create a loop node. This is essential as it will direct N8n to iterate through each item in your list one by one. Consider this the heart of your workflow as it drives the repeated execution of tasks across all items. After setting up the loop node, remove any unnecessary nodes left within your workflow. Streamlining your nodes will make your entire process run more smoothly without confusion or unnecessary complication. Following this, add another code node. This will handle any specific action or transformation you'd like to apply to each individual item as it goes through the loop. Within this node, you'll likely find a default console log statement. Since we want to customize our output, simply delete it. Instead, focus on writing code that directly addresses your intended outcome. It's important to ensure that you incorporate a return statement in this second code node to successfully pass the output to the next node. Without this, your workflow won't be able to continue seamlessly from one step to the next. Lastly, introduce a wait node with a brief delay of 1 second and save the flow. This delay can give your system a moment to pause, preventing it from overwhelming itself when processing larger data sets. Saving the flow ensures that all your hard work is preserved and ready to automate tasks whenever needed. And there you have it, a simple loop using N8n to automate your tasks. Stay tuned for more tutorials on how to make the most out of your workflow automations.